Welcome to the Xterity Video Tutorial Series, Episode 0, an introduction to the Xterity Cloud Console. After you first time sign up, you're going to receive a welcome email. This welcome email will include information such as the host that you're going to connect to, your username and your password for your login information for the cloud itself. It'll also have a welcome letter attached, and in that welcome letter what you'll see is information that's similar. You're going to have a list of locations that you'll have access to for the cloud locations, your username and your password, along with information about how to download and install the Cloud Console. The first thing it's going to have you do is open your web browser and go to portal.egenera.com and then log into that site. After that, it'll tell you how to locate the Cloud Console software and some other information about first-time login. At the end of the document, you're going to see a contact phone number here for both the US and Ireland, along with some other basic information, including email servers or send addresses that you should add to your allowed list for your email if you have a block list or use allowed explicit allow. For support, you can use one of those numbers, or you can go to the portal.egenera.com website. When you log in, you'll have the ability to open a support ticket there to receive support from Xterity operations. So after having received your email, you want to come to the Egenera support portal, and you want to click on Forgot Password here, and you want to enter the email that you were assigned here in the welcome letter in this username location, and hit Reset Password. That will reset your password, and you'll get sent a temporary password or a replacement password to that email address in email. Then you come back. There's a link to come back to this login page, and you use that password to log in. Now, once you've logged in, you're going to see a number of things. One of the first things you probably want to do is up here in the right hand corner, you're going to see your username information. You want to come here to password and reset your password so that it's one that you know, and it's not the original one that was sent in email. Once you've done that, then you come to Cloud Administration, and you will have one or more cloud info here that will be the ones that you have access to. You're going to click on that, and it will take you to that cloud location along with the place to download the installer. So pick the one that's appropriate for your operating system and download the installer. Once the installer is downloaded, you're going to install the application, and it will be ready to go. It's a standard Windows application or Linux or Mac OS. So once that's installed, you will have on your desktop an icon that looks similar to this. You want to double click on that icon, and it will start running, and you will get the Cloud Console application. In here, you will have an add connection box. First thing you want to do, if you have a higher resolution monitor such as a 4K monitor, is click cancel, and up here under tools, go to options. In here you can configure options. You can edit your history, you can have it save the history, you can restore connections, some other stuff. You can basically use a master password so that it'll store login information, and then when you start the application, all that information will be encrypted. You have to use a master password to decrypt the encrypted login information. And at the very bottom, there's a resolution scaling option. For 4K monitors, you probably want to pick 2x, which would be equivalent to 200%, and click OK. This will require an application restart, and once the application comes back up, it'll be more appropriate for the location for the size of your monitor. And you should get something similar here anyway. So now that you've logged in to here, we're going to log into the Cloud Console, and the Cloud Console will have used the information that was sent to you in the welcome letter. So you're going to copy the username to here, and notice there's also information, San Jose. Down here in this section, it will have information about what the sites are. So pay attention up here, this SJC-A. You're going to want to fill that in. Each welcome letter will have the same thing down here. So this will be specific to the target location that you're going to be running your stuff into the cloud. So you want to fill that host in appropriately. And then you want to take your password, put that in, and click OK. Now this will log you into the Xterity Cloud Console for the first time. This will take a few moments. It's going out and getting all the information to populate the local client with the data necessary to start creating customers and other things. The first thing that you're going to see is the license terms and conditions. So you'll have all this information here about licensing and the service provider level of, SPA and all that stuff. Once you've read that and understand it, you can hit accept, and that will complete the login. That's a one-time operation. You do that the first time you log in. Once you log in, you're going to see some information here in the Cloud Console. So one of the things you'll see is your information for your account, your user, if you're on a trial, when that expires, other information like your URL and stuff, contact information and technical contact over here in this box, and then pricing information, what type of currency you're using and how much your current environments or customer environments cost for you as a partner. You'll also see customer information and then overall utilization. This is the main tab. Across the top here, you're going to see additional information. So customers, customer environments, those will be at the bottom here. Network information, switches, servers for customers, performance, so CPU usage, etc., which you can then sort out by different time ranges. So this would be an aggregate of all your customers. Information about backup and DR if you're using those products. Storage information about how much storage is in use. Services, applications. All of this is here as detailed information for you as the partner. You'll also see here there's partner environments, there's customers, there's templates, so environment templates. There's the catalog of all of the options that we have, including servers, imported servers if you've built servers in their partner environment, user information for user accounts, and user groups. So these are all basically what you're going to see on first login. So you can create user groups. You can create users. So and then we can create customers. So the first thing we actually want to do is create a customer. Here, this is what we want to do. Click add. And we're going to fill out the information for the customer here. So, customer alpha, whatever the customer's name is for the company, information about the telephone stuff, their address, what state and city, what their postcode is, what country they're in, and then if there's information about their customer URL and a link text, you can put that there. And then you have to create a customer account. So you want to fill out anything with a star here is required. So you want to fill out a customer name, and then you can enable email, no reminders, or disabled, defaults disabled. And then you want to do a username. So a lot of times we just use the same as the email, since that's always unique. And you can set the password. And then you can choose whether that customer can log in or not. And finally, you can add roles. So monitor and operator, those roles are described in other places. And click OK. So this will create your customer. Other places we'll talk about things like customer pricing, modification, etc. But that'll show up here under customer. And then the first thing you need to do for your customer is start to create an environment. So we're going to click on here in the environment and create a designer or wizard, depending on which one you want. Select the information here, fill in the environment name and the description, click OK, and then you're going to get your designer here. Designer is where you're going to build stuff, and we also have the wizard that will also be available to you. So once you're ready, you start building things out, and that will be reflected over here in your monthly cost. We have video one, which goes over, video one goes over quoting. So how you can use this designer to generate quotes for your customer. And video 2 goes over building your first customer environment or first server. And that includes information about how to use this interface, how quickly it can be done, some other practical information related to that. And so once you've completed that, you've built it out, the customer environment will show up here, and other information such as your cost and other things will be shown here. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Thank you and goodbye.